Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Kim Greco from Let's Get Candid. Today I have a very special guest. Her name is Tina Thorogood from Binbrook, Ontario. Welcome, Tina.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Where is Binbrook?
Binbrook is a little burb just outside of Stony Creek, Hamilton area.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
And how long have you lived there?
We moved to this community when my oldest daughter was 1, so going on 14 years yesterday.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right. Today, Tina is going to talk to us about her company, Modere Canada, and how she got started. And her company has blossomed into this incredible, she's a direct distributor for Modere, and the products are incredible. I've tried them myself and I love them. So Tina, I'm going to give you the floor. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with Modere.
Yeah, certainly. So I started 5.5 years ago. I've actually been in network marketing for almost 10. And a girlfriend of mine from the dance world, because we are dance moms, and you know me from the dance community, running a dance competition and teaching, etc. A fellow dance mom, she kind of started tapping at my door on social media, and she said, I really think I should take a look at this company. It's not yet here in Canada, and it's just launching, or in the pre-launch. That's what it was back in the day. It wasn't even officially launched here yet. And so she just kind of poked at me for a couple of months, and I was happy with my current company, but I always think of, what, you should always listen if there's an opportunity that's kind of presented to you. And I got on the phone with her sponsor, and a few weeks later I was like, what, I like what they are doing as far as their social media. They were one of the few companies who gravitated towards that right away. They embraced it, and they kind of said that there's an option beyond the home party that you can really build. So that's how I got started. And 5.5 years later, I'm still here and slugging away.
That's amazing. Slugging very successfully, I must add.
Yeah.
Amazing. Tell us a little bit about the products and some of the ones that you're most excited about. Would love to hear.
Yeah, no problem. So just backtracking, I should preface that. Like, I got actually involved with the company because I liked the products that they presented. Everybody is looking for safe products and consumable products out there, but a lot of the times those products are super expensive, right? We're paying these premium prices for products that should be readily available to the general population. Right. So I like the price point. So we can offer a full skincare kit for, say, $130, as opposed to, sometimes you walk into Sephora and you're paying $130 for one product, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. So, and another reason why I liked it was because they had a wide variety of products. We weren't, maybe just targeting one particular group. We have something for men, for women, for grandma, for grandpa, for, people who are looking for clean products to clean their house, skincare, collagen, weight loss. So a whole gamut of products. So I really was attracted to that.
Right. Actually, I just put an order in for some of the cleaning products, and you have a body butter that I absolutely love. So I ordered 2 of those. So I'm really excited to get my order
great
in.
stuff.
Yes, great. Yes, I'm going to put in my own stocking stuffer. A present
I know,
for
one
me.
for that person, one for me. One for that person.
No, two for me. I really love it. Oh yeah, no, that body butter is luxurious. I love it. Wonderful. So let's talk a little bit about the products and some of your favorites.
Okay, so my favorite is our hero line. It's really the collagen. It is a liquid collagen. It is a type 2 collagen. So a lot of people, when they come to me first about it, because I do live videos on my social media and talk about it, they're like, how is it different from, say, something I could get at Costco or something I could get at Shoppers Drug Mart? Well, those are powders or pills, and a lot of the time those aren't really bioavailable. So you end up you know, peeing them out within, you know, a couple of hours, whereas ours is a type 2, which means it's 98% bioavailable and it's liquid. So as soon as it's hitting your tongue, it's sending it to all the places in your body that your body needs it. Now it's also coupled with 2 other ingredients called chondroitin sulfite and hyaluronic acid. A lot of people know about hyaluronic acid. As soon as we hit, I think it's like 13, it starts to decline, and that gives you the plumpness in your face and that youthful looking appearance that people are, you know, wanting these days. And the third thing, the chondroitin sulfite it's kind of like the building block, like the mortar in between a house. So you know, you have the bricks that pulled it all together, and then there's the mortar. Well, over time, the mortar kind of decreases. So that's how I explain chondroitin sulfite. So it's those ligaments and things in between the joints that help to produce the extra collagen in those areas. And then people have things happen, like they start to feel, you know, maybe the aches and pains are lessened, or it's not a cure. So we always have to make that disclaimer. It is not a medicine. It's not a cure, but it helps to alleviate some of those aches and pains, as well as making you look more youthful.
Right.
So that is my favorite product.
Right. And what's the name of the product again? It kind of cut out.
It's called Liquid BioCell.
Liquid BioCell. Awesome.
And the great thing about it is it comes in 4 different types. So we have pure, which is no sugar. It's sweetened with stevia. And that is for people who are low carb, keto, they're maybe insulin sensitive, diabetics, etc. They would be gravitating towards the pure. And then the other one, which is the most popular, is Life, which is sweetened and with extra fruit juices that help boost your immunity and extra antioxidants to help, especially in this time period, right? Everybody's looking for any way to boost their immune system. So
yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Excellent. It's not a vaccine. Disclaimer.
No,
it's not a vaccine.
No. I actually have tried that product as well, and I found it really helpful, especially with my joints. Yeah, yes. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I still teach dance. And again, I don't know, it just helped me. And you know what? I didn't put that on my last order, so remind me, and I'll put it on my next one. Okay.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Is that okay? Fantastic. So tell us about some of the skincare product as well.
So, you know, one of the leading products is the BioCell, and it's that type 2 collagen. What happened is that people were so crazy over it, and all of the effects that they were getting from the inside, they started doing things like trying to put it on their face and stuff.
No
so yes, you know, maybe, you know, washing their face with it. So the formulator was like, well, we're going to take this to a skincare line. So they kind of use the collagen formula, and they put it in a triple skincare line, which has a moisturizer. It has a high intensive anti-aging serum, and a few months ago they just come out with a lip complex as well.
Okay, nice.
And then a month or so, like 6 weeks ago, maybe it's even 2 months now, they came out with an eye complex. So people are putting it like a tiny little speckle underneath their eyes, and within a couple of days, you know, dark circles, lines, they're fading, right? It's those subtle changes where you see somebody after, you know, a month or two in the grocery store, and they're like, what's different? But they can't put their finger on it, right?
Nice subtle change. I like that. Excellent. And, you know, it's topical as well. So it's healthy and it's topical, and you have control, you know, with it as well. Yeah. And when you're using some of the skincare product, is it good for 30 days or 2 months, or how does that work with the product?
They say 30 days, but most people are getting about 60 days out of the use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For me, I can stretch it over a 60-day period.
Right. Yeah. Good. Very nice. And also, I know you've got a product that helps with trimming off some of the excess weight. Can you tell us about that? Yes, I know. Okay. I see all over social media, working out and running. You're so fit.
Oh, thank you. Well, here's what happened. The Lean Body System is our hero weight loss product, and it's 3 simple products. It has something called Trim, which has got the collagen again, so you're getting another shot of collagen. It's got something called CLA. So people know that CLA is a fat inhibitor, right? So it blocks, you know, when we're putting maybe some things in the body that like to accumulate around the midsection. So CLA is a fat inhibitor. It's coupled with something called burn, which is a thermogenic. So that's a fat burning accelerator.
Right.
And it targets the white belly fat around the middle, as opposed to brown belly fat is what protects our organs. We need that in order to survive. But then white belly fat is what accumulates when we start to put on pounds that are not necessarily meant for our frame. So it targets that area. And it's gentle. So people are like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? And it's like, no, it's Health Canada approved. And we know how strict our guidelines are in Canada for supplements. And there's green tea extract in it. So people are like, how much caffeine is that? It's the equivalent of like 3 cups of green tea, which is very, very safe. And also fucoxanthin, which is a seaweed-based natural fat accelerator. Then the third product in there is something called Activate, and it's a 3-day detox. It's a powder. You mix it up just like a protein powder, and you take it at night for 3 days in a row. It's a gentle detox.
Okay.
Then I get the next question: do I have to go through all this shopping list when I'm on the detox? No, you just continue on with your daily routine as you would, and it just helps to reset. It's got apple pectin, it's got aloe, and it just gives you a gentle reset. A lot of people say they experience, you know, anywhere from 1.5 to 5 pound weight loss over the 5 days while they just clean out the system.
Right.
And it's not extreme. It's not extreme at all. But those 3 products are our hero weight loss system. And I really like to tell this story many times. So in 2019, I decided that I wanted to run a half marathon. And so I run, but I'd never set that goal for myself. And I trained and I did those long distances. It took me 6 months to prepare. And over those 6 months, I lost 6 pounds. Now I was so healthy. I completed it. I was fit. I was fabulous. And I was very proud of myself. But I was still carrying a few extra pounds. And you'd think that running a half marathon would have shed that. Right. So when all the craziness started in March, I was on the bandwagon of what everybody else was doing. I was having all the treats and snacks and baking the bread and, you know, all the things that we do. And about 3 weeks into it, I said, Tina, this is the opportunity for you to commit to your lean body system. Because I, myself, like many other people, I would take the trim one day and then the next day I would take the burn, and then, oh, I forgot to take the Activate on day 2. So I decided, and then it doesn't work. It's not working for me. It's working for these people. It doesn't work for me. But when I said every single day for 90 days, I'm going to take these 3 products, guess what happened? I lost almost 30 pounds.
Amazing.
In 2 months. As opposed to 6 months and 6 months.
Because you committed. Because you committed. Yeah.
I committed. And I was doing less exercise back then in the spring than I was when I was training for the marathon. So that really, and people, I posted along the way, and I think people really understood what we were trying to say to people. If it takes you a certain amount of time for maybe you to indulge and get out of shape, we need to give the system 90 days to do what it needs to do to release the weight. So
that makes sense. You know, when you the word commit is so important, because it's like, I'll start on Monday, or I should, or I might be able to get it started tomorrow. And I just know from my own personal experience in using those words, it never works for me. I have to commit, I have to write it down, and I actually have a calendar, and I have to look at it every day. What am I doing today? What am I committing to today? Otherwise the days just kind of run into one another. Good for you. Congratulations. That's huge. And the fact that you're an ambassador for your product like that is huge. The fact that you know, you're indulging in the product, you're practicing what you preach. It just gives you, it just validates everything that who you are and the product and the company that you're so passionate about, right?
Thank you. One thing it's interesting that you said there is that you said a lot of the times people say, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start on Monday. That's why I never start anything on a Monday. I think my favorite saying is Monday never comes.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times when I'll start a training program or I started this, it's on a random day. So I'm doing a challenge right now. I started on September 20th on a Sunday.
Right.
And it finishes on a Thursday. So it's whenever you decide on that day that, okay, this is when we're going to start.
Yeah, and you do have to just get started, right?
Get started, yeah,
Get
for
started,
sure.
whatever that is. I hear a little dog in the background.
Oh, yes. Here, I'll get it
That's
for
it,
you.
please. We love animals, so yes.
I know. Here he is. There he is. Yes.
Oh, how cute.
He wants to be interviewed too.
What's his name?
This is Taco. This is Taco.
Hello, Mr. Taco. Hi, Taco.
Hi.
Oh. And the ears are up. You're gorgeous.
He's like, who is
Who is
that?
that?
All right, I'll
Okay.
just grab him.
Of course, yeah, of course. Tina, I was going to ask you if you, and I know I'm putting you on the spot. Oh,
I'm back.
okay. I know I'm putting you on the spot. Do you happen to have any of your products handy to show our guests?
Yeah, Maya, can you just hand me that trim bottle in the door? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's
Hi,
fine.
Maya.
Okay, so this is trim.
Nice.
That is the product that I put, and it comes in different flavors. I think there's 5 or 6 flavors. We just released a new flavor for Christmas called blackberry. It's really delicious. But my favorite is the vanilla because I use it in my coffee every day, and it's a replacement for my creamer. So I put this with some almond milk and I'm ready to go.
Amazing.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tina, so tell us a little bit about the business. So if someone's listening in and watching the interview and they want to get started in your business and be part of your team, how does that work?
Well, you would message me. First of all, we'll drop the link in the comments. That's great.
Absolutely.
But there's a variety of ways that you can get started with different kits. Obviously, every company similar to mine and yours has different kits, and we have a website fee that's a very nominal fee of $40 a year, and that gets you your back office, etc. So you would pick a kit and then you would just get started. We just launched a couple months ago, which makes it so easy for people, is we have our team have a text service. So as soon as you sign up, you text in this number and you get automated daily trainings as to what to do that day.
Nice.
So a lot of people, when they sign up, they're, for different companies, you can be a PhD in whatever field that you're in, but when you enter this space, it's often so different, no matter what background you come from. So the tools that we have in place for people, it makes it so simple. It's like, oh, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. This is what the tech service is telling me that I should be working on today. Okay, I can complete those 3 tasks, and then you're well on your way. And we have people that are, already promoting, 2-3 weeks into their business because they're just following what the tech service says, right? They're earning their kit back within a couple of weeks.
That's amazing. I really like that. That's a no-brainer, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Just tell me what to do and commit to it.
Commit to it. Yes. It takes we're faced with so many decisions every day, like what to wear, what to cook, when to exercise, what am I going to buy everybody for Christmas? It's decision after decision after decision after decision. Right. So it holds a lot of people back from entering this type of space because they're like, oh gosh, this is now another thing I'm going to have to worry about. I don't know if I have time.
Yes.
Time is always the thing that I hear as an objection to why they want to try it, but they don't think they have time. We break it down so simple for you that if you have 15 to 30 minutes a day, you can get started and then build on it from there based on what your level of expectation is or what you want to get back from it.
That makes perfect sense. I love that. So Tina, you're going to be presenting and showcasing your products with we have a private Facebook page, which we'd love all of you to join. You can send a message to Tina or myself and we'll happy happily invite you to the group. Tina, you're presenting, I'm just checking here, on December the 11th. That's a Friday. Tina will be presenting from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., showcasing all of her products, any promotions and specials that she might be having that day as well. And if you're interested, we can send you the link for that as well. So we look forward to having you present. Tina, I'm gonna also ask you to send me all of the links that you want to share with everyone that's watching. We'd love them to reach out to you, ask some questions, maybe even join your team, which would be a great idea, everybody. And that way we'll have everything with the video, okay? How does that sound?
Wonderful. Sounds
Awesome.
great.
Great. Tina, thank you so much for your time today and sharing your story and your products and your family and taco.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, hon. Have a beautiful day. Take care.
Thank you. You too, Kim. Thank you for having me.
Of course. My pleasure. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.